Good morning, children. Welcome to EVS class. I'm Priscilla, your EVS teacher. Today we are going to start the first lesson, Living World. What is environment? Environment is the things which we see around, isn't it? Okay, which are the things we see around? Forest, steam, hills, falls, honeybee, light, snake, soil, eagle, insects, and birds, and so many other things around us which makes wonder in the environment. Our environment is a home for diversity. That means a very variety of living beings live in our environment. Protection of environment is the duty of all. Protection of environment is the duty of all, isn't it, children? Living things. In our environment, we have both living and non-living things. In this chapter, we will be studying about living things. Plants and animals are living beings. Can you see the picture, children? Plants, and there are many animals here. Animal pictures are here. Pictures of trees are there, insect pictures are there, and plants pictures, animal, some wild animal picture, and aquatic animal. There are certain characteristics to decide them as living beings. I will read the points, follow where I am reading. Living beings made up of cells. Living beings respire. Living beings eat food. Living beings grow. Living beings move. Living beings excrete. Living beings reproduce. Living beings respond to stimuli. Living beings have lifespan. Now we will be studying each characteristics in detail one by one. First characteristics is living beings made up of cells. Observe these pictures. They are of plants and animal cell. I'll tell you a small example. When we construct a house, we use bricks, cement, water, steel, wood, etc. to complete the house. Similarly, the body of living beings is made up of cells. This is plant cell and this is animal cells. Children, you will be studying more about these cells, that is the parts of cells and the function and its functions in the higher classes. Second point, living beings respire. This is lungs, children. You must have been seen in the parts of the body, isn't it? In that, this is lungs. During respiration, living beings take in air, use the oxygen and give out the carbon dioxide. Yes, when we are breathing, you're taking the air in and you use the oxygen and you will be giving out carbon dioxide, isn't it? You breathe in and breathe out. The air goes in and it comes out, isn't it? So when it's going inside, it's an oxygen. When it's coming outside, it is carbon dioxide. And there are special organs to respire in animals. Animals are having a different special organs, not similar to us. It is a different one. And plants also depend on oxygen for respiration, for their respiration. Usually they respire through stomata. small openings which are present on the lower surface of the leaf. Can you see here, children? This is a stomata. Through this only the plants respire. Third point, living things eat food. Living things eat food. Living things get energy through food. Yes, you all eat, isn't it? One day, one time. If you are not eating the breakfast, what you will do? You will become tired, isn't it? You will not able to get up. You will not able to walk. You will feel very tired, isn't it? So, for the energy to get up and walk, you need energy. For that, you have to eat food. In our day-to-day life, we do lot of work, even standing or talking, sitting. We need energy. How do we get energy? We get energy by eating. Both plants and animals eat food, but in different ways. Now let us see how plants eat food. Each part of plants does one or the other activity. The plants are called autotrophs. Why? Plants produce their own food, so they are called autotrophs. Plants use solar energy, carbon dioxide in air, absorb water, minerals, and salt from soil through roots, and prepare food with the help of chlorophyll in leaf. This process is called photosynthesis. Can you see here, children? Sunlight, oxygen, sugars, and carbon dioxide, water. If any one is missing, the plant will not grow properly. It will not get the energy. These are insectivorous plants. These plants, children, they don't depend on their own. Means they don't prepare food on their own. They depend on the insects. So if any insects coming and sitting on it, it will grab it, it will swallow it, and it will suck the insect and it will live. That is only food for that insectivorous plants. About this you will be learning in the higher classes. Children, so far we saw about the plants and humans, how they eat, isn't it? Now, food for animals. Animals do not prepare their own food. They depend on the plants and the other animals. So they are called heterotrophs. Animals are classified into three based on their food that they eat. First one, herbivore, carnivore, and omnivore. Herbivore, animals that eat only plants and plants products. Example, cow, goat. Carnivore, plants, animals that eat other animals, that is tiger, lion. Omnivore, animals that eat both plants and animals. Dog, deer. Children, so far we saw about the characteristics, isn't it? How many characteristics we saw? We saw three characteristics. That is, first one is living beings are made up of cells. Second one, living beings respire. Third one, living beings eat food. In that, food for plants we saw and food for animals we saw, and how humans we need, why we need foods, that also we saw, isn't it? Now rest we will continue in the next class. Thank you.